Today in Taipei, an urgent update on Hualien's barrier lake that's quickly nearing capacity. We'll also get into Typhoon Bavi's impact and cleanup, a cooking oil safety probe, and a smart upgrade on the Taichung Metro. I'm Leah.
And I'm Garrett. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Taipei.
First up, Hualien's barrier lake nears capacity and evacuation orders are in effect. The Forestry and Nature Conservation Administration, that's the national agency overseeing mountain conservation and ecosystems, says the barrier lake on the Wanli River in Hualien County is at 82.6% capacity. Quick explainer, a barrier lake forms when a landslide or similar event blocks a river, basically creating a natural dam. It can look calm, but if it overtops or fails, water rushes downstream fast. As of mid-July, aerial monitoring showed the lake is stable, even after Typhoon Bavi, but it is still rising by roughly 140,000 to 160,000 cubic meters per day. For scale, the lake can hold about 5.1 million cubic meters. That's a lot of water. If there's no additional rain, they estimate potential overflow in about 7 to 9 days. Because of that risk, the red alert evacuation downstream remains in place. It's the highest warning level. Crews are doing continuous monitoring to manage any overflow scenario and to give people time to move if conditions change.
Yeah, that checks out. When nature builds a dam, it doesn't come with an instruction manual. If you're downstream and told to evacuate, please go. Even if the surface looks stable today, the pressure builds underneath. Leah, quick why here. If it's stable now, why keep the red alert on? Is it just the daily inflow adding up, or is there another concern?
Both. The steady inflow pushes the lake toward that capacity ceiling, and any new rain or a small slope failure can tip it into overflow. Keeping the red alert lets emergency teams move fast and gives residents a margin of safety.
Next up, Typhoon Bavi leaves 36 injured and forces over 14,000 evacuations across Taiwan. The Central Emergency Operations Center, which is the national coordination hub during disasters, logged 376 storm-related incidents. Most injuries came from falls or during storm prep, like securing windows and clearing debris. Evacuations were concentrated in Hualien County and Taichung. Power outages hit many households, with restoration rolling out through the day. Authorities also warned about debris flows and landslides in mountain areas, fast-moving slides of mud and rock. You do not want to be near those. In mid-July, officials reported no deaths or serious injuries, which, honestly, is remarkable given the scope of the storm.
Totally. Timely warnings and getting folks out early made a difference. Real talk. No fatalities despite widespread disruptions is a big deal. It shows the value of heeding alerts, especially those debris flow notices, even if it feels inconvenient in the moment. Next up, cleanup is underway after the Central Weather Administration, that's our National Weather Bureau, lifted the typhoon warning in mid-July. The storm is moving away and the focus now is recovery. The tally rose from those early 36 injuries to 113 as more reports came in, and evacuations exceeded 14,000 people. Utilities took a hit. More than 240,000 households lost power at one point, but Taipower, the state-run electric utility, has restored electricity to most affected areas. Transportation is largely back to normal. The headline here is coordination. Government agencies are working with local governments to clear roads, check slopes, and keep an eye on high-risk zones near rivers and steep hillsides.
That collaboration matters. From hillside villages to coastal roads, getting crews, gear, and accurate info flowing at the same time is the difference between a slow rebound and a quick one. If you commute through mountain corridors, keep it chill and watch for lingering slope work or temporary closures. Next up, fraud concerns delay release of tainted cooking oil test results in Taiwan. The Ministry of Health and Welfare has held back test results on 29 batches because of suspected sample fraud by Central Union Oil, a major supplier of bulk cooking oil. The Food and Drug Administration, the FDA, found excessive benzopyrene in oil sold under Tyson Enterprise, a well-known food brand and oil producer. Quick definition: benzopyrene is a carcinogen, meaning it can cause cancer, and it forms from incomplete burning during processing. The issue triggered recalls of Central Union's products from April through June, while investigators look at discrepancies between Central Union's tests and downstream companies' tests. Regulators are floating reforms, things like stricter traceability, batch-by-batch testing of raw materials, and requiring either in-house labs that meet standards or certified third-party labs. The aim is simple: make it much harder to manipulate samples and much easier to track a bad batch back to its source.
That's close to the heart of it. Consumer safety first. I get why the ministry is holding results if there's even a hint of sample manipulation. You only get one shot at public trust. Why would a company risk that? Not a great calculus. Clearer rules on testing every lot and clean chains of custody, meaning documented control of samples from factory to lab, would go a long way to stop this from repeating. Last up, Taichung Metro's new Blue Line boasts advanced fail-safe power systems. Taichung Mass Rapid Transit Corporation, the operator of Taichung's Metro, says the Blue Line will use a multi-layered fail-safe setup. A fail-safe is a backup that kicks in automatically if something looks wrong to keep riders safe. The power design uses two main substations that can cover for each other, and each station along the line has two separate systems for essentials like lighting and air conditioning. On top of that, an AI-powered monitoring system will watch power quality in real time. Think of AI as software that spots unusual patterns fast and helps switch to backups before riders even notice. The detailed design phase is ongoing, and while it takes cues from Taipei Metro's Wanda Line, it's tuned for Taichung's grid and layout.
I'm down for that. Redundancy plus smart monitoring means fewer outages and faster recoveries when something trips. After a week of wild weather, that kind of resilience hits different. Build it once, keep it running under stress.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Taipei.
Have a great day, and we'll catch you tomorrow.